India has chosen to send out a strong message to China, flying its Hercules over the DBO sector.
Because China and India has established a strategic, comprehensive cooperative partnership. On that partnership, we have this strategic dialogue. So I have had a very fruitful dialogue with the Foreign Secretary Singh, and reviewed all the developments in our relations. And we outlined, you see, a number of cooperative areas for the future. So we are satisfied with the development of a bilateral relationship.
Minister Liu, water and border are two very important issues. Was that discussed? Did you have any assurance that you gave on the border dispute and the Depsang issue?
There are separate mechanisms for the discussion of the border issues. I think but two sides is determined to maintain peace and tranquility in the border area.
And final question, sir, on the water sharing, are you going to share more information on water?
Sorry?
Sorry? So just one last question, sir. On water.
I think we have exchanged views on some.
Lieutenant General Shrey Katkar now on the line with us. Sir, your first response to the strong, clear message that's clearly been sent out by India to China.
First of all, I feel very proud of the fact that our Air Force has shown the capability to land its aircraft, the most modern aircraft, on the highest battlefield or the highest airfield in the world. Number one, this is India's own territory. I have been there. I know this place very well. I have landed myself. And absolutely there is nothing wrong. It is not to threaten anybody. This is our own territory and we are trying what we call it capability demonstration. We have acquired the aircraft. Now we are trying it to land at different places. You may recall recently during Uttaranchal crisis, the same aircraft were used for the rescue purposes. So now we are landing it at the highest battlefield, possibly, or the highest airfield in the world. And this the aim is this is our own territory. This is within our Indian territory. This is under our own position, and we have been doing it. The military implications will be in time to come, assuming that there is a show-off. Certainly, the Indian Air Force will come to the help of the Indian Army in landing the troops for reinforcement, for resupplying, and everything of the sort. And Chinese need not get unduly worried. This is, after all, they are not transgressing into their territory. They can claim, after all, for that matter, they are claiming the entire Ladakh to be their own. But since we have acquired a capability and we possess it now, and I must say the nation should be proud of the Air Force, they have demonstrated this. Even those who have produced this aircraft will now say, look, our aircraft has been able to land at the highest airfield in the world. So this is the way we should take it. And India never tries to threaten anybody, but certainly, in case if we are pushed to the wall, if we are taken for granted, if somebody tries to take liberty with us, this will be used, and this will be useful in the long run. So what we do, what we call in the armed forces...
General, and that's the thing, isn't it? General, you're the best voice specifically when it comes to the DBO sector, the kind of aggression that India has shown through this tactic. What is the kind of message it sends to the forces back home? Because we obviously had been talking about that taking a bit of a hit, given the sort of aggression that had been shown by China in the past.
Yeah. See, firstly, we are not aggressing into anybody's territory. This is our own territory. Certainly, it will send a very positive signal to the forces of Indian Army, Indian Air Force also. And they should send a very positive signal to the entire nation.